All right, what is up, everyone? I desperately needed a break from driving, so I just happened to be in Jonesboro, Arkansas, where I'm going to play the This Side of Heaven. Let's get into it. I've played this course a few times, and I really enjoy it. However, it favors the long throwers for sure, which I'm just not. So, going to be interesting today, especially coming fresh out of the car. I don't plan on warming up, but I might get a couple in. So we'll see how this goes. I'm probably not even going to keep score. It'll just be kind of a casual round. I just wanted something to break up my drive a little bit. I honestly might stop again when I get closer to like the Tennessee area and maybe find a course out there. But I just know I needed to get outside, and I've been sitting for way too long today. So we're going to get after it. This also is a pay-to-play course, and I haven't seen a soul out here. So one, I don't really even know if I'm supposed to be out here at the moment or what's going on, but I might get out of here with a free round. We'll see. I'm playing the gold layout today, so I'm 100% prepared to just get absolutely bodied by the course today. No questions asked. At least hole one is nice enough. It starts out pretty casual, just a 530-foot par 3. Over and down the hill, it's sitting tight, kind of to the right. Backhand, like turnover that like fades back would be like the ideal line. I just don't have that, at least for that distance. So I'm just gonna go forehand, try to throw it flat, and hopefully get a 3 on this hole. That's the dream, is a 3. Basket is all the way down there. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to lose anything either. So if this one is good, I'm not throwing a second. That's going to be really bad. Get over everything. Okay, it might be sneaky good, actually. All right, we are going to go one more. I got a race back in the bag, little flippier. Let's see if it goes straighter. Definitely does. Get out of it, please. Yeah, pitch up 3. We love that. I have a headache like you guys would not believe. I think it's borderline migraine, but like I'm still a little bit functional, but man, it is just pounding today. So I'm really hoping getting out in the sun a little bit and moving around is gonna help, but brutal right now. All right, I'm gonna do something stupid here, I think. I played it a bit tight, so I think what I'm gonna try to do is I've got a captain drafter, and I'm gonna try to like flare skip it up and around. I don't think it has a chance of going in, especially because the ground's a bit wet, but wouldn't it be cool, right? All right, did what we wanted to do. Par on 1, love that. Hole 2, they're claiming 270. There's not a chance. Granted, it is playing way uphill, but it's pretty straight shot. It used to be behind these trees on the left. Now it's sitting underneath the tree on the right there in the shade. It looks a heck of a longer than 270, but we'll see. I'm throwing my furthest disc, so if it gets way past, then maybe they're right. Man, I'm just not throwing that well today, huh? We're gonna go 2 off the second as well, because I'm just not throwing that destroy well, and I threw this wraith pretty decent, so I'm going to try to do the same thing I threw on hole 1, because it was almost dead straight the whole time until maybe the last 30 feet of the flight, so we'll see. Or come out. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I did not see that tree. I think it just turned too much, but I still feel like that was a good shot. I still feel like that would have been short for 270. I'm not sure about the distance here, because I feel like I'm at least 270 off the tee, and I still have 100 feet plus to get to the basket. So I don't know. I don't make the rules, so. Oh, is that really far? Certainly not close. Pretty deep here. Certainly makeable, but that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, my pole. Almost caught though. That stinks. If I just would have went right where I wanted to. Oh, there you have it. Player B is always better. Hole 3, I love this hole just because it's like the most stock forehand you could possibly throw. 324, it's tucked behind these trees, so you just kind of throw something flat out wide or you go high hyzer and just kind of let it crash into the hillside there. Definitely don't want to be in the woods short anywhere. I think you can get out, but very, very, very hard birdie, if birdie at all. I might throw a couple on this one just to see. Granted, I've thrown a couple on each, so. That's pretty good. That has to be somewhere by the basket. I mean, that was, I wish you could see the basket from here because I would love to know how close that was. All right, we got a new destroyer in the bag here. Old Ricky one, pretty much brand new. I'm hoping it's gonna be more stable than that one that I've had in my bag forever now. About the same, honestly. Get over there. Yeah, that one might be edge of circle, circle's edge, but I think my first one is really good. Yeah, that's pretty close right there. There we go, baby. I love that. What a fun shot. I like easy shots. Now I do believe we have a tough par 4 coming up, so let me just stay quiet until we're done with that one. All right, you can never have back-to-back quote-unquote easy holes on a course, at least for me. Hole 4 here, 750-foot par 4. However, tight gap to get off the tee. I think some people go big hyzer on the right side. I absolutely do not have that, not an option. So you can either go, straight forehand, straight backhand through the middle. You kind of want something that gets off to the left though, because it's then up and kind of over the hill, sitting kind of on like a downslope. It's a really tough shot, like at least on the green to access, but you want to make sure, it obviously only gets easier the further you can get off the tee here. So I'm actually going to go, this is new to the bag here. Pre-flight number destroyer. This is the Star DS run of destroyers. Pretty old. It's a little straighter than the other neon one that I've been throwing. So I'm hoping if I throw this flat, it'll get a bit of turn. And there's like a red stake out there. Actually, we'll even quit aiming at that. We'll go a little shorter to this tree that's right in the middle of this gap. If I can get somewhere on the left side of that, I think that's a win. That's gonna be tough. Right side, and I didn't quite make it to that tree, so gonna be pinched. I think I'm gonna go ahead because I'm trying to have fun out here. I'm gonna go wraith, the same wraith I threw on holes 1 and 2. A little straighter, definitely more understable than that destroyer, so I'm gonna see if that'll actually get the turn. This was probably the disc in the first place, but I've just wanted to kind of show off that destroyer, so. Oh, that dumped hard. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might be good, but I think it might have just dumped way into the woods there, so we'll have to go check that out. I actually just realized I played from the blues. The golds are back there. Don't care. It is funny though how nostalgic you get like during things, because I think the last time I played Jonesboro was like 2021 maybe. I was on our college's national team trying to get a bid to go to nationals. We didn't. However, I'm like starting to you reminisce on all the memories. That was so much fun. I was so bad at disc golf and did not even care, just because I got to play one of the Pro Tour courses. So I'm having a good time doing this. This is way less than ideal. The wraith actually wasn't bad. It was at least on the good side of the tree. It was just a bit too much into the woods to the left. This shot right here, you guys are just gonna have to trust me that I'm truthful in the where it ends up. So I have this tree in the way, which is already gonna be tough to get out of, but it's sitting down up over the hill where the big tree, I think in the middle of the screen, is sitting I think just off to the left of that from here. So, I mean, goal number 1 is just to not hit this tree. I guess par is probably gonna be good on this hole. I think I am gonna go stand still. Maybe, I can't decide. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go high, chop, and see, I don't know, see what happens. It's either gonna be really good or really bad. Oh, that is not good. Yeah, that was probably the worst thing that could have happened. I wanted that to be so much higher, but turn into a cut roller going the opposite direction of where I need to go. All right, I framed it up to where I hope you can see both me and potentially where this disc is gonna land or where I'd like it to land. If not, I am really sorry. Get stable, please. Oh boy. This is either gonna be running a long putt into a headwind or laying up for bogey. Definitely outside circle, downhill, almost a straight headwind. I just got grass in my eyes. This is gonna be like the softest, floatiest bid you've ever seen in your life. Do it. Oh, I'm proud of that bid. I'm proud of that. Just like a skoosh harder, money. There we go. Also, I'm a big fan. I guess Westside was the sponsor of the tournament this year. Didn't even really, I guess, pay attention to that. But they have new baskets. They had Prodigy baskets in here last time. But I do like these Westside. This is just like a classic basket. So I just called a massive, but I think much needed audible here. Hole 5 was right next to hole 13, former hole 1 of this side of heaven. Long straight shot, slightly uphill, not gonna reach it, but am I gonna try? Absolutely. I will correct myself in saying that this is actually hole 11, not hole 13. I thought I just knew it. 470 to the back pin. We're looking at 385 to the front pin. So I think I'm gonna throw a forehand and see if we can't get something somewhat close to the back pin, at least maybe like going up the hill, you know, if I can get 400, that'd be great. And then I think we'll go backhand to the short pin and see if we can't get close there. I think that's only fair for me because I know I'm not getting a backhand to that blue pin. So we're going race here, touch of Anheuser. I'm going right side of the trees. Hope it kind of pans all the way and then at least ends out up in the open. I just want to be past, if I can get past the trees, I think that's a win. Get up the hill. See, I mean, yeah, that's all I was really trying to do. I'm on the upslope. I don't have a rangefinder with me, I don't think, but I would like to think that's probably right at 400 or pretty close. All right, backhand now. We're gonna go Pro Destroyer. I think it's probably my flippiest disc in my bag. We're just gonna get on hyzer, hope it flips up, rides, come out, the whole deal. Get over. Ah, shoot. Stayed low. I do not understand the disconnect that I'm having with backhand right now. Super frustrating. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm doing so much. I think that's my issue. Is like, I'm trying to change so many things at once when I should realistically probably just fix something, fix another thing, fix another thing, fix another thing, and then hopefully it all adds up together rather than just trying to do it all at once. But my stubbornness is not letting me do that. So. Yeah, I think I'm definitely more than 400 because 385 is white pin and I'm definitely more than 15 past. I bet I'm in like a 410, 415 range distance. Long jump putt here would be absolutely fire to make. Don't leave it short, that's my only thing. Get stable. I think I was short anyways. So literally after just playing the first hole, I have no idea why they changed the layout. Some people might think it's better, but I just feel like the front 9, because that hole 11 used to be hole 1. The front 9 is just way more iconic than the back 9, just with the holes. Because you have hole 1, this one too, the next one's but 4 or old 4 is like the big shot where you can either try to get like all the way across the water or you can lay up. I think Andrew threw in a couple years ago maybe. 5 is another good one. I think old 7 was the one across the water. So there's just a lot of good holes on this front 9, or on this old front 9 that I really liked. Where the back 9, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's because the back 9 is probably a lot of the harder holes too, but I don't know. I really like this stretch of holes here. So all that to say, this is new hole 12, 820 foot par 4. I think it's technically like straight this way, but you either have the forehand gap, which is really, really tight on the left side, or you have the gap that everyone takes, the backhand gap. Throw something out, hyzer's back into the middle of the fairway, then you got a long throw up the hill and it's sitting just kind of at the top of the hill there. I think this is the hole that Casey White like threw the tilt in from like behind one of the trees that's all the way down there. So pretty fun hole, but my main goal, if I can get it through this gap without hitting anything, that's a win for me. Oh, and there, I just did it. Honestly, like a pretty good spot. Way, 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 way short. Like there, I don't think I could throw anything that gets up there for a birdie putt. But I did miss the gap, which is really stupid. But what are you gonna do? All right, I am right there. I think most pros are getting to like that stake or just short of it, which I'm probably 120 feet short of. So, yeah. All right, I have you guys pretty far away again, just to hopefully so you can see my throw and kind of where it lands, because I am pretty tucked to these trees. I would like to just be, probably 30 feet to the left would have been even better. I'm just looking to get somewhere in the, not the next shade, but the one above that, that's kind of just cresting up the hill. I think that would be a really good shot. Stay out of the trees. Okay, I did it. Little left of where I wanted to be. I want to be a touch more right, but I still don't think anything's going to be in the way over there. There is one tree right in front of me. Not a huge deal. I guess another one kind of cuts off the forehand or makes it harder. So I'm going to go backhand pyro out wide. Get it a little high, so maybe kind of get a little push skip to the basket here. I'm not very far at all. Stay up. Gonna be short. It kind of worked out that the route was taking me this way anyways, just because I like to play Pro Tour stops. But just to let you guys know, Jacob and I are probably going to play one for sure, maybe 2 Pro Tour stops in Carolinas. There's potential I might play Winthrop when Jacob leaves. So we got some Pro Tour stops coming for you. Long putt to save par here. Let's get one, quit pulling it. There we go. Oh, snuck in there. All right, hole 13, 435, it is just a straight shot. I think it probably plays just a touch uphill, but I think my goal here, we do have a very helping kind of tail cross that I think is gonna help push this. I'm gonna go Wraith again. If I can get inside circle, that's a win. I'm going for wins today. Please hit something. Okay, dude, that just sucked. I could immediately tell what I did right there is I was trying to throw it, and I hope I'm right here. I was trying to throw it on hyzer, but instead of like just coming straight up, I just went, and so I think I ended up throwing it at least flat or even on hand hyzer, and it just burned over. So I'm gonna try to throw this one flat, maybe a touch, and then see if that wind will work it instead of me trying to force it. Keep turning. Oh gosh, short. All right, we're going one more PFN Destroyer. I think this should be the middle ground between both of them. Hopefully I get a little more turn, a little more push out of it, and we'll see. Good stable for me. Scoot. Oh yeah. I'm either circle's edge or I'm short, but that was a way better shot. C2 look here, but I feel really good about it. I don't think I'm gonna jump. I think I can get it there. Just normal, but gotta make sure I get that line right. Oh, pulled it again, dude. Why? I mean, it has to be the way my body is leaning. Obviously, that's just the release, but that is so dumb. All right, I'm walking to the last hole. I skipped a bunch, bounced around. Really runaround way of doing things here, but this is my favorite hole in the entire course, so I felt it was only right that I had to play it. We're gonna throw a bunch. You guys probably know what it is, and you'll see it here in just a second. All right, final hole. Hole 15 here, 315 feet over the water, island shot. It's really, honestly, probably right at circle, a little more than circle, all the way around. I absolutely love this hole, one, because it's a pretty good forehand hole. You know, I don't want to say easy because then I'll mess up, you know what I mean? But this was my favorite hole when I played nationals here, and I think it's still my favorite hole now. It's just a fun forehand shot. It's wide open on this side, just something overstable that crashes in. It doesn't look great right now with the water. However, it does look like there's a bunch of people out here doing a bunch of work. So I think in the future, it's gonna look really, really nice. I'm gonna throw several here. I'm gonna start with the Destroyers. And if those are going too long, I'll bump to FX2 and we'll see if we can't ring one up, because how sick would that be? This is definitely like a dream ace for me. Destroyer number 1 going down. Swing back. Ooh, pin high, wide OB. Okay. This one's gonna have to be a little more direct line at it. Oh, that's really nice. Get down. Uh-oh, hit. Yeah, okay. Deep inbounds. 2 FX2s, more stable, little straighter. So we're gonna go straighter first and then stable and make the adjustment, hopefully. Oh yeah. A little deep too. If I could throw the same shot with this FX2 that I just did that, from a more fade, I don't think it'll go in, but certainly closer. A little bit of turn on that one. I just need that to get over the water. Yeah, it's sitting just short of my first one. Two for 4, 50%, we'll take that. Actually forgot, just because I'm a percentage guy. I want to be over 50. I forgot I had this destroyer still. I think I put this in like 2 days ago. So last one here, hyzer, let's get it there. Get over. All right, 3 for 5. It's like 60-something%, actually. I have no, it is 60%, okay. Math guy, let's go pick up. All right, I gotta give credit to someone real quick too. The one and only Mother Nature. My headache is completely gone. I feel so much better, so much more relaxed. And I gotta give credit to the sun and the grass and the trees and everything out here, the fresh air. All right, last one, best one here. All right, a little 15-footer for birdie, if you wanna call it that with all of them that I threw. All right, that is it. Quick little detour through Jonesboro, Arkansas, this side of heaven. I love this course. It's one of my favorites to play. Need to get a better backhand. We all know that. I'm jumping back in the van. Still got about 10 hours to South Carolina. We're gonna pick up Jacob tomorrow. A lot of things coming this week. USDGC, stay tuned. We thank you. We appreciate you guys. Ozark Mountain Discs to the moon. We'll see ya.